In ancient Egyptian societies, pharaohs held a position between human and gods. They were seen as a sort of bridge connecting the two of them, and as such, being a pharaoh was considered to be one of the most important positions in Egyptian society. So it's not surprising that when a pharaoh passes away, that there are special procedures that take place. For one, it's believed that their spirit or ka would remain in their bodies during death, meaning that to take care of the spirit and by the extension the body, pharaohs would need to be mummified. Secondly, to help with their needs in the afterlife, pharaohs would also need to be buried with goods and sometimes even people. And for a long time, all of this would be buried in a flat roof mud mound known as mustabas. This eventually changed at the end of the early dynastic period when the vizier Imhotep, the highest ranking official under the pharaoh Djoser, decided to bring forth a new tomb design. Instead of using boring old mud, Imhotep would use stone. Instead of a plain flat roof, Imhotep would stack the stone on top of each other to create a pyramid shape. And the result of all those changes, the Djoser step pyramid. And for a while, this new pyramid design became the new benchmark. This was until Pharaoh Sneferu came into power. And unlike pharaohs before him, Sneferu took great interest in vizier Imhotep's work. His fascination led to him designing his own pyramids. At first, they were failures, for example the collapsed pyramid and the bent pyramid. But eventually Pharaoh Sneferu did succeed and the Red Pyramid was built, the first true Egyptian pyramid in the world. After his death, Sneferu's son Khufu came into power, and during Khufu's reign, the Great Pyramid of Giza was built, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Great Pyramid of Giza stands at a height of 146 meters, with a base length of 230 meters and a side angle of about 51.5 degrees, making it the tallest pyramid in the world, but not the largest. The largest by volume would be the Great Pyramid of Kolula. Impressively, the Great Pyramid of Giza stood as the tallest structure in the world for at least 3,000 years, before being surpassed by the Lincoln Cathedral, which collapsed, and then later the Eiffel Tower. Interestingly, the pyramid is still the tallest structure made by human hands. The Pyramid of Giza is located at the Giza Plateau, an area just outside the city of Giza. And it's believed that Pharaoh Khufu chose this location because he didn't want any monuments taking attention from his pyramid, and also because his mother's necropolis was nearby. In terms of construction, the Pyramid of Giza was built over a 20-year period, containing around 2.3 million stone blocks, each ranging from 2 to 16 tons. Most of the pyramid is made up of yellow limestone, with white limestone on the exterior and some granite slabs on the interior. These stone blocks would be prepared in a quarry by a permanent crew of stonemasons. And every year during the Nile flooding, a period of time where farmlands were flooded, tens of thousands of workers would gather for 2 months to work on the pyramid. And they would transport the stone blocks from the quarry to the work sites using sleds, as it was a better method than wheels on sand. At the pyramid itself, no mortar was ever used as the stone blocks fitted so well. A testament to this fact would be the fact that the Great Pyramid is still standing after more than 4,000 years. As for how the Pyramid of Giza was built, archaeologists even till this day aren't sure how it was done, but there are some theories. Aliens or extraterrestrial beings. In this theory, aliens either taught the Egyptians how to construct the pyramid, helped the Egyptians construct the pyramid, or constructed the Pyramid of Giza by themselves. I couldn't find any evidence supporting this theory or evidence disproving it, and since I don't personally know any aliens myself, I can't comment on how valid this theory actually is. Ramps. In this theory, ramps would be raised around the pyramid as it is built, allowing stone blocks to be hauled and positioned. While this theory makes a lot of sense and seems to be a really easy and simple explanation to how the Pyramid of Giza was built, it really isn't. Because for a small group of about, let's say, 10 men to move a 2-ton stone block up a ramp, the ramp can't have a gradient of more than 5 degrees. And a ramp with such a gradient would have to be around 1.5 kilometers long if it were to reach the top of the pyramid. So not only would it be impractically long, it would also require a lot of wood. and the Egyptian landscape isn't well known for its abundance in wood. As for the interior, the entrance to the pyramid is located on the north side, about 18 meters above ground level. From the entrance, there's a sloping corridor that goes all the way down to an unfinished underground chamber. The purpose of this underground chamber is unclear. There are weird pits dug into the floor in a tunnel that leads to a dead end. But back to the sloping corridor, there's a branching pathway that leads up to the Queen's Chamber and Grand Gallery. The Grand Gallery then leads further up to the King's Chamber. The King's Chamber is lined and roofed with granite, and above the chambers are 5 compartments separated by granite slab. The purpose of these compartments are to divert pressure from the weight of the pyramid away from the King's Chamber. In the King's Chamber, there are 2 shafts that run all the way from the chamber to the exterior of the pyramid. The purpose of these shafts are unknown, but it's either meant to be ventilation or designed for some sort of religious purpose. 2 similar shafts also run from the Queen's Chamber, but these do not reach the exterior. After the Great Pyramid of Giza was completed, more pyramids and monuments were eventually constructed in the Giza Plateau, though noticeably smaller in scale. As resources became scarcer and scarcer, it became harder to dedicate such efforts to building pyramids. Eventually, pharaohs went back to being buried in mustabas and other solutions instead. The Giza Plateau did remain quite active until 30 BCE, when Egypt fell under Roman occupation. It wasn't until Napoleon's Egyptian campaign did the Giza Plateau come back to life. Scientists and scholars were brought in to excavate and document the pyramid, but by that point they would find the pyramid empty of any goods or bodies, most likely looted by tomb robbers and vandals. As for the exterior of the pyramid, the white limestone would slowly be stripped off for use in the nearby city of Cairo. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the only standing wonder from the ancient world. Nowadays, it's a heavily visited landmark, seeing millions of people every single year. Perhaps people are drawn by the sheer scale, or perhaps by its history. The Pyramid of Giza offers us a glimpse into the world of ancient Egypt. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. See you next time.